What up, what up? It's your boy Goober, and it's been a long time since we've done a live stream like this. Today is the first episode of season 2023, and welcome to another episode of Not a Masterclass. I am not a master. This is my studio, the humble studio, as humble as it gets. And today, I've been gone for a very long time. That's because I've had a lot of things I needed to focus on, and I noticed all these things became excuses to not actually sit and do the things that I like to do. And I tried to rationalize that these were valid excuses to not do these things. But in results, if I could sit an extra hour as I'm digesting this nice ribeye steak in my belly right now, to sit and make another video, even though it's past my sleeping hour schedule, I'm still gonna go and do it, because you know what? I am angry. I'm so frustrated that it's been this long since I've broken my camera here, because I just don't want the same looping everyday mundaneness of me not pushing the needle forward towards the things I actually want to do. And a few days ago, I got sick. And I mean, like, for the first time ever in a long time, I actually got sick. It's been a while since I've been sick, and my version of getting sick is like a mild fever and a little scratchy throat, and I just end up sleeping for hours and hours. Now, compared to how I used to get sick, this is nothing. But because I've been healthy for so long, I was like, oh my god, I'm actually sick. I need a rest. And as I was sick, I was sitting down. I was sick for like the first day, and all I did was just lie down in bed, and then I just felt in such a bad mood compared to how I usually feel every day for the past 1 year. And I was like, man, I don't want to do anything. All these dreams and aspirations suddenly just were not appealing to me. And it wasn't just like, I don't feel like being productive. It was just like complete, utterly, like, I'm done. Like, you know what? I think I'm done. Like, I'm done chasing these things. I don't want these things anymore. And I sat there, I'm like, wait a minute, are we quitting right now? I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I think I'm actually quitting. I'm like, no. Are you quitting? Are you seriously quitting? Because this is it. I'm like, yeah, I think I'm done. I think I'm actually really, really done. And I'd sit there, I'm like, do you still want it? It's like, nope. Do you still want it? Nope. And I was like, wow, I guess we're just gonna settle for a normal, accept what's been handed to us and no longer try and strive to make things utterly incredible and nothing but the best. Only the ribeyes. I was just like, no, okay, I guess I'm done. Like, I'm done. I'm beat down. I'm tired. I give up. I'm just gonna do the minimum necessary and just be happy with what I have. Okay, all these big ideas, they're just making me sad. They're just making me burning down my time. They're just giving me gray hairs, and I'm still in the situation where I don't want to be. So it's like, why am I beating myself up when I can just sit down, smoke the weeds, and just relax? I don't smoke anymore, by the way. I don't smoke at all. So I'm just saying that that's just an analogy of like smoking the weed. You're just like, like that's how it felt. Like, it's this energy behind my brain, like, go to sleep, just sleep, don't cry. And that's how I'd imagine what smoking up would feel like, is don't cry, no. And I was just like, okay, I'm done. And then the next day I woke up and I had the same exact feelings. I was just like, I guess we're actually done. There was literally no more motivation. But the funniest thing is, on the third day, as my body got better, because all I did was sleep, I found myself getting on my computer and writing things down, and just like being weirdly like falling back into old habits. And I was like, wait, what's going on here? I thought, why am I doing stuff? I thought I was done. And I was like, let me just do this one day. And then I got better throughout the day, because my health just started boop, 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 boop. And as it went boop, 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 so did all those positive thoughts and ideas come back, and suddenly all those the ambition came back with my health and my vitality at the same time, and it was increasing. Like, it was incredible watching it steadily increase as the day went on, as my health improved throughout the day, my ambition improved, my mood improved. And then I remember by the end of the night, I was getting all these ideas of all these things. I was like, all right, we're going to hustle this, we're going to do that. I made a plan, we're going to take action on this. Here's my task to-do list. And then I sat there, I'm like, wait, I thought we quit yesterday. What's going on? I thought we quit. And I tried to rationalize it, like, no, we said we're going to quit, so let's not do this thing anymore. And then another voice in the back of my head would be like, no, we want this. She's like, wait, I thought we quit. It's like, nope. I'm like, but we quit. Nope. And I'm just like, whoa, what is this? What are these two voices happening here? And it's almost like that person of me that quit, the ambitious, getting better guy, trying to think back to the guy yesterday that quit, couldn't even resonate with those same things. And that was all because my mood and health had improved. So I was like, was that guy who quit yesterday even me? Is this person even me? Or is it just my current mood and good health that's talking right now? Are any of these things me? Or am I just like this? Is my identity just completely malleable and not even rigid? It's just a malleable thing that's based on my mood. What is my core essence here? And I had this epiphany land that life is actually an emotional experience, which means that your life is the quality of your emotions. And when you let that land, because with the right emotions, you have the right mind state, which leads to the right actions. Basically, your emotions will control what you focus on. Look how bent my finger is. I can't even do a straight line. Your emotions dictate what you focus on. What you focus on dictates the action that you take. And the action that you take creates the results, which also creates the emotions, which also reinforces the focus, reinforces the action, reinforces the emotions. So the quality of your life is based on the quality of your emotions, because that dictates the quality of your focus and the quality of actions you can take. Which is why if you're very confident, you're focused on opportunities, and you can let your brain take the right actions that give the results that you want. Why is confidence important? Because confidence leads to comfort. The reason you're confident is because you're comfortable in that certain environment. And comfort leads to competence. And competence leads to good execution. Because complexity is the enemy of execution. So, with that being said, I have to watch out for my emotions. And this is the fine line between when do you make emotions your primary focus and when do you not. I would say you should always make it a primary focus, but this can sometimes get confused. Like how a lot of people love to use this as bypassing. Is like, I'm not in a good mood, I'm not gonna do this thing. They make emotions and state feeling good their god. They make it their it's what they worship. If they're not in a good state, anything that puts them in a bad state, nope. And while that makes sense, you need to realize that just like me being sick, I'm run by my DNA. And because I'm higher consciousness and coaxing DNA at the core, when that DNA hijacks the consciousness, you need to be able to use the consciousness to override the DNA, realize what's happening. So you're not in a good mood, you need to have that separation that you are not exactly your emotions, and then do certain actions to flip your DNA in order to give you the right emotions to realign your focus to the things that you want to do. Which is why it's important to have a goal that's very clear set so you can stay focused on that, and then make sure you get into the right emotions that will help you get to that goal. Whether that's money or fulfillment or fitness or whatever type of goal. And I can give you plenty of examples like this. Okay? Let's say I'm trying to build something oddly ambitious. And I start getting these feelings of self-doubt that I think I can't do it. And or like lack of motivation. Okay? When I find myself lacking motivation or procrastinating, the trick is to re-visualize that thing that I want. Okay? And almost self-hypnotize yourself by projecting into the future. Well, it's ironic because you have to be present to first of all see these things arising, to realize, hey, because procrastination, unmotivation, these are subconscious things. When you procrastinate, it's a subconscious reaction. And you need to be able to use present energy to catch yourself and then ironically project into the future and visualize the thing that you want and go towards that pleasure. And instead of focusing on the lack of ability to do it, you focus on achieving the goal. And that changes your emotional state, which changes your focus, and then suddenly you know the right actions to take. And you're confident again, and your faculties come back up, and voila. Now, obviously, when I was sick, I couldn't even do that because I was so shoved into my body. There was no more higher consciousness, because I guess that's what happens when you're sick. That's the benefit of being sick, actually. It forces you to go back into your body and just like you're kind of a little bit apathetic. You don't care. All you feel is just how tired you are. And I mean, look at this beautiful lesson that I learned, right? So, take control of your mindset so that you can control your emotions in order to have a better quality life. And this is why it is crucial to not take substances, to not engage in activities that deplete and fragment and destroy your focus and destroy your mind, because you're misaligning everything to take you to where you want to go, to your personal promised land. That's why you got to eat healthy and take care of your body, because your brain lives in your body. And if your internal state is messed up because it's inflamed and too much sugar and too much fat and too much everything, and you're just on your phone all day just destroying how you focus because you're just like just imagine how tired do you feel doom scrolling? You feel exhausted. You doom scroll till you're just like literally. I see my coworker doom scrolling, and he's just like, by the end of it, he's just like a zombie. And he looks at me, he's like, I mean, I do that sometimes too. Okay, I fall into doom scrolling. I'll go in to send a message, and then suddenly it's just like I just get sucked into the wormhole, and I find myself 20 minutes later like feeling drained. It's almost like it's sucking your focus, and then you're just like, whoa. You eat the wrong foods, you're in a bad mood. You play too much video games, you're thinking too much about the video games. Okay, so you have to take care of your mind. And on top of that, use your emotions to your advantage. Okay? When you disassociate too much, when you look at day to day how our world is structured, there's so many things that are built in to make you disassociate from the meaningless of your life. There's so many things in your day right now that you're placing that are trying to make you and distract you and numb you away from the fact that you don't know why you're here or what your purpose is. And that's painful. Some people die over this stuff. Okay? People will die trying to figure out their purpose, or like, oh my god, what does it all mean? And they jump off a cliff. So it's not a joke. But you hiding from that pain of the lack of knowing is doing you a massive disservice. because you're running away from your own potential, because you're disassociating from the pain of what you can be or might be or what it all means. So you hide from it. You distract yourself with TV, with drugs, alcohol, everything. That's so sad. Because I feel like the point is to connect to that pain. Because you're going to get so angry like I am right now. You're going to start doing things to get yourself out of that. So stop disassociating. Stop letting your focus be fragmented by everything. And regain control. Regain control over this and this. And maybe, just maybe, we might have a chance to rise to our highest potential and meet our higher self. So that we can look back and be like, you know what? Yeah, I tried. I made my life into a movie. Now my throat is starting to hurt because I've dried up and spat out and so I'm gonna leave you on this note, my people. It's been a good first episode, I believe. Thank you. I'm gonna see you again soon. I got new stuff coming out for y'all. Stay tuned. This is Goober Studios of the major Goober Studios out in Silicon Valley, California. We're over here, baby. We're killing it. And